For a long time, I thought I had to find the spark alone. But these late nights, these shared moments, this is what brought me back. It wasn't solitude that saved me. It was the people who made me feel safe enough to create again. That's what this chapter is about. The way creativity becomes something shared. The way wonder starts to return when you let others hold the light with you. Phase 3. The Work of Wonder. This episode is about creation as connection. The beauty, the chaos, and the shared spark that keeps us building together. Part 1. The Spark. I didn't realize how long it had been since I'd felt excited to make something. After everything that came before, the stillness, the unlearning, the quiet repairs, there was a moment when I finally looked up and thought, I want to build again. It didn't start big, just small things. Ideas traded in passing. Notes shared in a late night chat. Laughter that made the heaviness feel lighter for a while. Like eating gummy worms and crying on a call with one of my friends. Both of us exhausted, half laughing, half sobbing, but still showing up. Somewhere in that mix, I found it. The kind of spark that comes from creating with people instead of for them. The nights blurred together after that. Messages turning into plans, plans turning into something alive. The kind of rhythm that keeps you awake even when you're tired. I wanted to talk about that with someone who's been beside me through it all. One of my closest friends, an admin of the server that I run, and someone who knows exactly how messy and beautiful this kind of work can be. I think there was a moment when it hit us that we weren't just organizing things anymore. We'd built a space where people could actually thrive, a community of like-minded people who just wanted to create and exist, away from all of the noise that usually follows fandom spaces.
Hi guys, it's me, Tina. I work in the event field, and usually my title is field staff because I do a bunch of different jobs for corporate events. I'm an artist. I have been drawing since I was 13, and I have done a little bit of everything when it comes to creative. I'm also a certified chef in baking and pastry, so I also know how to work my way around the kitchen. I'm the headmaster of Enverse. I'm also a super huge engine. I've been an engine since Island days. My bias is Kim Sanu, and I really love doing anything and everything about hyphen, getting to know people, and enjoying the love of K-pop. My life is circled and it's all everything in hyphen. Just wow. Kidding, please don't put that in there.
Putting it in there immediately.
No, don't put it in there. I hope I get to meet y'all.
This is me as a person. Hey, I'm crazy.
That's how me and Tina are.
That's how me and Tina are. We're giggly.
You better answer really hard. No,
I've asked you questions on the spot. You better answer it.
Part 2. The Work Beneath the Wonder. People see the results, the clean designs, the polished events, the things that look effortless. But the real work happens in the quiet. Planning, checking, rewriting, the kind of discipline that builds structure just so the magic has somewhere to land. Sometimes I think about how much of our work is invisible. The long calls that go nowhere, the edits nobody notices, The shared exhaustion that somehow becomes pride. You know, we spend so much time creating things here, but your day job's creative in its own way too. So what do you do again?
This is a very, very fun question that I get all the time. And it's not really necessarily an easy answer. Like, I work in the field of events. And people are like, oh, you're an event planner? I'm like, no. No. I don't actually plan the events. I'm technically contracted to execute the events.
So you're the event executor?
Yeah, I'm the event executor. So really, I work for multiple different companies. When a company, like a corporate company, comes here to Vegas and they have needs, whether it's transportation or they are hosting an event or they want entertainment, registration, there's probably 1,000 different jobs that I've done over the last 10 years, but it all goes under the scope of corporate events. And when they come here, they find locals that know how to do this job, they contract them out, and we go and oversee stuff. So my majority of the time, I'm overseeing event setups for their welcome reception or their final night party. I'm also overseeing all the entertainment that goes into that, the food and beverage, like anything under that scope, that's what I take care of. I do a bunch of stuff. I have a lot of trades. It's also the transportation side of it. So we get people from their airport to their transportation back. People stay in one casino, but they have a party over at this other venue. So we have to get them on buses and get them to their destinations. Back in the day, I started as a vendor, which means that I used to actually work in a warehouse, load up the stuff, put it in the truck, drive the trucks, get it to the venue, unload. Actually, yes, I could drive it.
You drive a truck?
I can drive up to a 26-footer.
Oh my God.
Not semi, but almost. But yeah, so, unload it, set it up, do the details. And I used to do anything as small as weddings of 25 up to like parties for 10,000 people and anywhere in between. My average events are at least, I would say the smaller sizes are about 400 or 500 and the bigger ones are up to about 2,000 to 6,000. So it just depends the event and the corporate company that's coming to Vegas.
Definitely move a lot of people, so you must not feel as nervous leading Enverse.
Not now. When I was younger, this was a very scary part of going from introverted to extroverted because I had to because of my job. I have to interact with strangers, like the highest level of professionalism and hospitality, and with different people from all over the world. So cultural, stuff comes into play. But now it's really not that scary. The more you do it, just the more it gets easier.
That's true.
I'm very confident in my job.
Yes.
Very, very confident.
You're very good at it. So, do you ever find that what you do at work overlaps with your creative side, or is it something you have to protect separately?
I think it overlaps a lot, but in different ways. Like I said, I don't plan. So I have to take what my client wants. I have to make sure that not only it looks like that, but I can execute it properly, that what you see in a render is going to be as close to what you actually need to be in real life. And a lot of times things will fall through. So here's where I come in and troubleshoot. It's not what went wrong, it's how we're going to fix it. And that's the constant thought. Taking all that experience, doing our own kind of thing, I actually get to plan stuff. I kind of see what went right and what went wrong. Now I'm able to adapt and take that and put it in with what we do. But also what we do is fun, so it's even more exciting. It's all fun, and it's just to get more people to engage with not only each other, but obviously with what we all came together for, which is in Hypen, and that we all truly, truly love being a part of.
Yes. So what's something you learned about leading or creating with others that surprised you recently?
I don't know how to answer this question. I'm really tired.
It's the morning.
I was I don't know where to go.
Good morning. I'm throwing you into this.
I realized this. And I was
okay. Hey, you're the one who was like,
hey, let's do it in the morning. I'm a morning person.
Are you?
Well, I am after maybe an hour or two of waking up.
Hey, we can always do it again, so it's fine. I'll just cut out certain things and
cut
take
out all that.
it.
Yes, because I don't know.
Okay, we can skip that question for now.
Part 3. The beauty of chaos. There's a kind of chaos that only happens when too many good ideas collide. It's not graceful. It's a group chats at midnight, 20 open tabs, someone trying to fix a form while another person's editing graphics upside down because the template broke. But somehow it works. The mess becomes momentum, and every time we look back and think, how did we even pull that off?
Oh God.
What do you think it is that keeps us going through all of that? Like when everything's on fire and we're running on caffeine and faith. I don't know if you drink coffee, but I do. So.
No, I can't drink coffee really. So I drink tea. I like my tea in the morning, or a can of Coke. Don't recommend it.
So what keeps you going when we are
what keeps me going
in the midst of planning for our events and like, you know, there's always something going on in our fandom and we're trying to get people to move together and do it in a fun way. You and I, we both like to have fun and we both enjoy dorky things. So
well, there's a couple of factors that could be. One is obviously the boys. That's probably first, really, for me, is that they have been my motivation these last 5 years to actually just get involved, be more creative, and also finish projects. I have always had lots of ideas, but I never really finished the projects. And now, not only with their encouragement, they're constantly just pumping out stuff that's just like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do something like that. Meeting you especially has really helped me a lot. I get stuff done. I feel I'm really committed and I like to follow through with my commitments. That's like always been me, even though I'm a procrastinator, because I will procrastinate, like we're only human. But you have really helped me, not only helped like we have to, but like I want to. It's really fun to take an idea that's in your head and actually see it in, well, I guess ours is 2D form, but you know, and like make it actually have life. And with us kind of going back and forth, just bouncing off each other's energy and artistic style, and then being able to see when we put it out there in our Discord and out there in the social media universe, people are just like, they're like, wow, this is so cool. I never thought about it. And it's encouraging. And it's really like, it does get more exciting the more you do it. And it's not always any of the satisfaction. It's like, no, I want to create an environment where we're just letting all of our artistic styles come out and being able to learn more about each other every day. And so hosting these events and making new fun things is always going to be something obviously hyper related, but just like to boost what they've already done, what we can do with that. This is a whole world that they've created, literally. And it's fun to do it with people that are like-minded. So it's just, the environment, I think, is just always boosting each other. Like, we're just as a constant, like, oh, that was cool, let's do something like this next time. Oh, that was fun, like, let's do this, let's do this. And now we have more people that are pitching in and wanting to be a part of it, getting to see what their ideas and their thought. I find it ever encouraging. And I always, like, I'm like, let's do it. Like, let's do it.
Yes.
You know?
We agree on this idea that we wish that there was someone who did it for us. And so because we don't have that, that we will be the people who will do it for people that are in our server, the people in our fandom who enjoy the events that we do. So I just think it's funny because I always, it's almost guaranteed that I will always have my random ideas when I'm sleeping when I'm sleeping in bed and or showering, and then the very next day I'll be like,
hey Tina, guess what? What if we did a week-long event, or what if we did this event where blah blah blah?
And then you're just like,
that sounds like fun.
And then I'll be like pitching the idea, and then it's just
well, I know, I that's always, it's always so fun. It's like, oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. Where's got something new? But it is exciting. All right, well, we have this idea, now we need to enact upon it, and next thing you know, we are hours deep, hyper fixated, and we have this whole thing like planned. Nobody's made anything for us, so like we have to start the structure. We have to like make the plan. Like, you know, like I started from absolutely scratch, like from nothing, and just was like, oh, all right, let's wing it. And
literally us. So
now,
in my first episode, it's called Starting in the Dark, and that's literally us all the time. Just constantly starting in the dark. I don't know anyone who's done events like this before, like the way we do it. And so I randomly think about it and like,
Oh, this would be kind of cool. What if I did this?
so random. Like who does that?
yeah, it's great though, because then we just start like going with it, and we're like, all right, yep. And the next thing we know, it's the whole thing. For instance, our first event that we did was the Bloody Valentine's Masquerade. I took that from literally the one piece of that ticket that you get in memorabilia album, and I just remember seeing this coming up, and then my mind just started going, and I was like, wait, there's been a Masquerade Valentine's, and then the vampires, and then we could do this, and then they had their like VCRs, and I just was like, boom, 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 and just started like going up. And
You're just connecting the dots,
guys. I was like, okay, guys, and then you had like what we were trying to do, which was getting people to come to learn about the apps. I was like, we are going to combine all of this and somehow
and make it fun. Oh my god, what if we did events to make learning fun? Oh my god, we're such dorks. Like,
and it was a whole theme. I made my first quiz out of it. We were able to prompt stuff, put it across all social medias. Learning how to edit and put it appropriately per social media is also something fun to learn, because if you're only on one social media for so long and you write a post, making something official over on TikTok is something way different than Instagram, X, and on for Discord, although Discord is so easy. It makes it so easy. I wish everything was Discord like style, but
we're used to it now.
It's just so it's like from starting from nothing to finally planning something to learning how to do things.
I'm not as nervous anymore to start, which is really interesting. I'm not worried anymore, like, because it's for fun. I think I've tricked myself into believing that it's no big deal just to do it, and it's gonna be fine, and it's for free. So like, if you're gonna complain to me, like, it's for free, whatever, just take my free work.
Well, I mean, but seriously, like, we're not paid, y'all. Like, we're not paid. Like, I have to go to work to get paid, and then I come back and do this for free, for fun.
Yes.
If anybody ever had a raise, please don't. The sleep loss that goes into this,
they don't see that.
And the brain power.
They don't see that.
Okay.
I do wonder what people think about our events, because we don't really get that feedback. We just get people participating, but after it, I don't know, how does it affect other people? Like, maybe they'll message us after this and be like,
Hey, actually, I loved it.
or
Hey, you're doing too much.
I don't know.
I've heard a little bit positive feedback. Some people in our Discord are like, oh yeah, like, this was really fun. Like, I enjoyed waking up, jumping on the Discord because I knew something was going to happen. So I've heard that at least.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of nice.
And I feel like it's easier for us to do that on Discord than on any other platform. Or maybe it's just because we curated it.
Discord really is the best place for this kind of stuff. It's really too hard on other socials because it just gets drowned out. But here on our Discord, we know y'all see it. They may not say something, but we know y'all see something here.
I feel like I have been trying to build Enverse since the very beginning. Like, I have literally harped about it every single day since it was made. And it's crazy that it's grown from 3 to however, but I don't even know how many people are in there.
We're almost to 2K.
Are we?
We're like 15. Yeah, we're like a few behind.
I need more boosts. We need more boosts. I'm boosting. I boosted more than everyone. Please help. Yeah, it's crazy that we went from 3 people to almost 2K, even though not everyone is active. I hope more people become active.
I mean, me too. And that's only like what we want. We want you to be more active. But if you're not, like, that's fine. Everybody has lives. We're always going to be here, so hop in. Always go to the news, guys. If you don't know what's happening, just go to our news.
For anyone who wants to get into and hype in, please join and let us know where you joined from, because it's really interesting to me to see where people join from. And I always ask, and it feels a bit invasive to be like,
Where did you find us?
It helps us know what is working It's a happy place.
We need to find more people like us, I think, who are crazy. I don't know. It's hard to find because it just has to happen. It has to spark.
Has a spark, and also understand that there is a little bit of that commitment too. It's fine if you want to help, but we really want to depend on you to be committed for at least a little bit of time. If life happens, life happens. For instance, when I took on like the You Pick team, that was 10 weeks straight of putting posts out every day and monitoring and strategizing how we were going to go about that. I'm sure I had a team of 15, but it mattered. We did make moves. That was a commitment. 10 weeks, guys.
I appreciate your hard work. Thank you so much.
We don't expect, you don't have to do that. If you do want to say you do something,
it's a lot of work to be an admin of a server.
Yeah, and that's okay if you're not ready for that. You can only, we don't expect it anyway. But, if you want to help out,
even a little bit, I think it's helpful for us. Yeah, just a little bit. That's why I always appreciate our fan bases, even if they may be falling off in certain areas or like people think that they haven't done a good job. I still appreciate their work a lot because they are giving up so much time, and it is truly a commitment that a lot of people maybe don't understand, along with their lives on top of their jobs or school or whatever else they have going on. They're still choosing to be committed to help move the fandom, which is crazy because it's like your hobby. But there are people in voting teams and fan bases and Discord servers like ours or whatever, Reddit, wherever they are on all platforms dedicated to these things, and they help the entire fandom move in their own little way. We definitely, there's not just one set of people or persons that are doing it all. We're all doing it together and striving to keep doing it together. It may seem cheesy to some people, but it really is a big drive. Like, this is the biggest drive. And the thing that Hypen is really trying to show us is this is how we can make a growing, thriving, positive community is by sticking to those things. And you're not alone. You don't have to be alone anymore. If you feel alone, you don't have to be alone. Join us.
Join us.
Come to Enverse. You won't be alone here.
You won't be alone, I promise. We have plenty of things to do, plenty of people to yap with and to have fun with. I would say our greatest and was really fun was doing our week-long anniversary. That planning took us probably like a month, and it was at times, obviously, because you're like, oh god, wow, we really bit off more than we could chew, but it truly was awesome, and I think probably one of the best events we did in our server.
It was really fun.
Yeah, we got a lot of people to engage. Seriously,
so
I can't wait till we do something crazy next year.
We'll see. Will you have it in you?
Let's hope so.
We'll have fun. So, do you think chaos is part of the magic, or something we just learn to live with?
Chaos is definitely part of magic. Sometimes you kind of gotta go through a little bit of the crazy before you find that little spark. In chaos, it's not necessarily like bad chaos. The chaos is always there, but it's just what we make of it. How we really find the best parts of it and come together throughout it. Because there's always going to be chaos.
That's true.
But it's how we use it and enact upon it is what really matters.
When things get messy or overwhelming, what helps you find your calm again?
Definitely taking that breather. Sometimes you need to step back, disconnect, as most people say, go touch grass. I'll get off the socials for a little bit. I'll take a step away from my whole kind of world. You need to kind of decompress in however you need to decompress. And take a second, and then it honestly doesn't take that long for me because I'll see content again, or I just see things and I'm like, okay, that was fun, but I really want to get back to it. And
you're like, Sonu's smile brought me back. We're good.
I know. Every time he will always reel me in instantly. It's like I'll be like, oh, and I'm back. Honestly, the boys are just ever inspiring in so many different ways. Like, obviously they're so beautiful, but the things that they do, the things that they say, what they represent, and how hard they've come, I don't know how you cannot be inspired by that. It is good to take a breather and live life a little bit and take a step back, reconnect however you need to, and then jump right back in that chaos pool. Just jump right back in. Because it's fun.
Me and you were always chaotic, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Part 4. The cost of creation. There's a point where even the best kind of chaos starts to take something from you. Not all at once, just quietly. The long nights, the constant planning, the weight of trying to keep everything together. I think that's what people don't always see, that even joy has a cost when you give so much of yourself to it. You juggle a lot, your job, this community, your own life. How do you balance that? Does your job ever drain that creative side of you, or does it feed it somehow?
The balance, I would say, took me over the course of this year, because I'd never really got into it like the voting and planning and just being part of a community, making more of a routine. So just by getting some sleep, first off, making sure that I am eating, because, sometimes you lose yourself and you forget to do that.
Take care of yourself, please. I need you. I need you.
You need to. That's all I ever said, like, with all the voting teams that I have led. I try to always remind people, please take care of yourself.
Yes.
Your health is first. Everything, all that is priority.
Me too.
If you don't do that, then
you won't be present. You're not there.
Yeah, you won't be present.
Yeah.
You have to remind yourself with the balance too, is that this is voluntary. This is for fun. This is always supposed to be fun. So when you start to lose that it's not fun, then that's where you need that breather. But I found the balance with my real life routine and then taking the days off, get as much done as we can. And I enjoy doing that. That's fun. But I think everybody is different. You're always going to find different balance. I'm not in school and whatnot, so I don't have that kind of intenseness with having to study or having to do all of that. I'm very fortunate with my job, as I can pick and choose my work life. I'm not a 9-to-5er. I am whatever it deserves.
I'm a corporate slave.
Yes, I'm a corporate slave in a different way. Honestly, it's just been over time, just taking it day by day. Eat. I can't stress that enough of how sometimes I know I'm not the only person that loses themselves and forgets. I don't think there's one easy answer of how to find the balance, because everybody is living so many different lives. We're on constant different time zones. There are certain things that are more important than this. I encourage everyone to make sure that if you are putting yourself first, making sure that you either write down your schedules or be better at having your schedules, and then finding those free times that you have that you want to use it to do this, then go for it. Never let it overpower health.
It's so important.
At the end of the day, you matter than anything.
Exactly. I think the younger engines have a really hard time balancing that. So I feel like it's good for us as adults to be there to help remind them that, as leaders of our server, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's no rules. We're not making these rules to make you feel like you can't take that break for yourself. Does your job ever drain the creative side of you, or does it feed it somehow?
My job never drains my creative side. Never. If anything, I always need to have my creative hat on. I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, and they know that when we're in trouble or need to do something, they're like, Tina, this isn't going right. How do we fix it? And I'm like, all right. And then, bam, got to switch it on. I mean, physically it can be draining, and mentally draining as in, when you put on that work hospitality hat and you got to put all of it out there. By the time I get home, I'm drained. And
then you come home to me, and then I'm like, yeah! You're like, please.
But you know what? I did that just the other night, and we went for 3 or 4 hours, and we got stuff done. And
I was like, why are you awake?
It doesn't ever drain me creatively, because I don't think I can ever turn that off, to be honest. I can't turn it off. It's just prioritizing of what actually is feasible is really what it is for me.
So have you ever hit that point where you gave everything you had and you didn't know what was left of yourself? Have you ever hit that emptiness point?
Maybe in the past, yes. I had some darker days before I became an engine. I did hit a point where I was like, I don't know what I want to do anymore. You can have all these thoughts and things you want to do, but you just hit a point to like, why does it matter? Or I don't want to finish it, or I don't know how to finish it, or you did try and nothing came out of it. So I definitely hit some really dark days. And I know to some people it may sound cheesy, but after really discovering and hyping, seeing that world again and being able to meet people, it kind of sparked a little bit of something. It was like, hey, I can be better. I don't have to be in this dark hole anymore. It still took a little while. It's always just how you overcome it now. It feels good that I have found a place, not only just with the community, but with my friends and like within myself, that I don't have to really hit those dark blocks where I feel like I'm drowning and I can never come back.
When you start to feel that exhaustion, what helps you refill again? Outside of all of this, outside of Enverse, what brings you back to yourself?
I remind myself that I cannot change the past. No matter what I want or how many times I think about what could have been better, I can't change it. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I've told a lot of younger engines when they're having hard times. What can I do to change it for the future? Just keep the mantra of, I can't fix yesterday, but I can fix tomorrow. And just keep it going, the thought process of that. And eventually, when you really are pushing that thought, you start to believe that thought. I highly encourage people to really get out of the circle mindset and really strive for, I'm going to do something today that will be better for tomorrow, and then just keep that train going, moving forward.
Part 5. The Rhythm of Wonder. After the noise fades, there's always a moment of quiet. It's that small pause where you remember why you started it all. Not for perfection, not even for recognition. Just for the feeling of making something that means something. I've started to notice that the wonder isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in the small things. A message that makes you laugh. A playlist you make for no reason. An idea that arrives on a walk and makes the world feel wide again. What does wonder mean to you? Has it changed since we first started building together?
Wonder to me.
This episode is the work of wonder. And I slated you for this episode because you're my creative other half. So this is why I've asked you, what does a wonder mean to you? Because you're the person who helped bring that spark in me, in my life.
Oh.
You're my sparkly sunshine.
Sparkly sunshine. Wonder to me is, what can we do next? Wonder is where we want to create something beautiful, something different and unexpected. We always want to strive for something better, and I never want to stop creating.
In Enverse, do you think that's changed?
I think it's changed in the sense of I can actually do it. When you're a kid, like when you start, for instance, like I started in drawing anime, I had a thought of want to do it and it never came out right. And so I gave it up. But now I feel like I have more, not only opportunity, but like people that can help me actually get accomplished. I even tried learning the EXO dance, and that is something extremely out of my wheelhouse. I do not dance. Being able to get it going, put it from mind to physical world, I could not do that when I was younger, and especially because I was alone. I really didn't have a lot of people that were artistic around me. They expanded on it. Sometimes you only have a little part, and sometimes that was always me. I always just had a little part, and I needed someone to help me expand and help me see what I could do better with this idea. Mm-hmm. Definitely now I have, especially you. We definitely bounce off each other so much. I can't say enough that I'm like, oh, and then like you would say something or do something or show me something, and I'm like, bam. And I'm a learner. I will always go out of my way to learn too, because I want to know, I need to know how to do it. It just happens. And that feeling is amazing. Actually seeing it is really fulfilling, and it just really makes you want to do it again. We do it for not only the community, but we do it for ourselves. I know I can do it. Like, I love seeing the stuff we make, and I'm like, wow, that is cool. Like, that feels good.
We're just having fun.
Cool.
We're like spending so much time on this stupid thing, and like, who cares? But we're like, but it's so cool. I'm like, remove that period, please. And you're just like, nobody cares, and I care. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, but then when you look at it, it looks better, and it's fine.
And then we get mad and we post something wrong and we're like, and nobody even cares. Like, it's just us. I remember you once said you wanted to go into animation, and that was something you'd always loved. Yeah. But you started to feel like maybe it was too late. So do you still think about that sometimes?
As of late, I haven't really thought too much about animation. I don't think I'll ever completely set it aside. I did want to go into college for it, and I did want to make stuff because, like I said, I started drawing in anime, and I wanted to create my own world. So I think why I lost my spark for so long is because I couldn't put what was in my head onto paper. I thought maybe if I go into college, I would learn more and I would find it, but that didn't really work out. But now I have been diving back into the world of graphics, learning there's new programs that didn't exist at that time that are here now. So maybe in the future I might dive into the more I learn, and the more that I want to get into that. Right now I'm just learning new programs, seeing how it works. I did kind of do a little coding and animation coding and stuff, so we'll see. I'm obsessed with video games. I was obsessed with virtual reality for a long time. We'll see. Maybe future Tina might get into some crazy animation stuff. We'll see.
Exciting. If not animation, how do you invite creativity into your life now? What are the ways you still make things, even if they're small or if they're just for you? So what would you do? You have so many cool projects that are so creative. I want to know. I want the world to know.
The world to know. I definitely learned CapCut over the last year. I started out small with like all our welcome home gifts. I thought that was really fun. That was kind of just like super
They're really
cool.
special.
And they're special to this Discord. You only get to see them if you join our Discord.
I love them so much. It's like so fun to jump into Enverse and be greeted immediately with this beautiful gift.
Yes. I want people to see what I see. It was such a hard thing for so long, and now I'm able to do it more.
Outfits. You create your own outfits. Don't even
Yes.
gleam over this, okay? You have to talk about how you make your own costumes.
Right. Oh, yes, true. So my biggest accomplishment was making my Bite Me jacket for Fate Tour. That took me about overall 8 months to do.
Jesus.
So that was pretty cool. And I also have to say that my boyfriend did help me with the execution of it. He helped like with the design and things like that.
It looks good.
I didn't know how to sew. I just knew some basic things, and I was like, I really want to make something for myself, so I ran with it.
That's crazy.
Of course,
you had the audacity to do that. In this series, they call it the audacity. That's your audacity. Like, you're like, I didn't know how to sew, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
And I also had a deadline, so I got the front done and the shoulders and stuff right before Fate Tour started. And then when they announced Fate Plus Tour, I decided to finish the back piece, because I didn't know there was going to be another part, but I was like, this jacket isn't finished, might as well. So that's why it took that long. And honestly, the even more crazy part to that mission of making it is I really wanted to show the boys. I wanted some kind of way for them to just to see it. It was heavy. It was like almost like a 10-pound jacket. And I did get Nunu to see it during Bite Me and Fate Plus, and he saw and almost made the world, so that was pretty cool. And then this last tour, I got a really crazy idea to make an outfit that I'm pretty sure almost nobody really knew what it was. I really enjoyed the engine version where they went and got trapped. They went to the secret lab. And so it's like I played the video game, which I hope a lot of people did. I'm sad that it's not still there for people to play.
I actually made it through the first run through, surprisingly.
I I knew I was gonna play multiple times, so I didn't care which ending. I was like, I knew there was gonna be multiple. I was gonna I'm gonna do them all. But there was the one other person in there that was the lab technician that helped them, and I was like, oh, that's it. I could be that character. And so that's why I made me and Mom the undercover lab scientist that helped in Hype and Escape, and made a whole.
It was good.
Made the jacket. My mom helped with some of that.
It
made
looks
all
really good.
little items that you got in the video game. I made those in keychains because can't really bring a crowbar into a console, so I had to make a little foam keychain. So that was really fun. You and me finally got to do something in real life and make the poster to make posters together. We finally did art together in real life.
Yes,
So
oh my gosh, so
really
fun.
And it's fine if other people didn't get it, but that's just how I dive deep sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm really into their lore. I absolutely enjoy all of their lore, so I think it's exciting.
Actually, the first time we met, you made me a shirt.
Yeah, true. Yes. Also, that project.
You didn't even know me. You just made me a shirt. We didn't even know each other.
I made 20 shirts. I made 20 shirts for all the engines. There's so many engines of our group that when we went to KCON, when we saw that shirt on Romance Untold.
If you say shirt.
And if you say yes.
Yeah, if you say yes.
And we were like, oh my gosh. And within the next day, I was like, let's get the graphic. I went down to the print shop. I got them printed and I had them mailed out within the next week. And just we have to have this.
You're so funny.
So that was really cool. That was really fun to not only do that project for me, but that was for everybody else. I do have some other unfinished projects. I mean, I guess I'll say I should. If I say it, then I should finish it.
You're doing it to yourself.
I am, but I really should finish this project. From the Memorabilia album, it's the really cool tin can. I decided I wanted to make a purse out of it, so I started it, and so I could have a really cool, fancy purse, and you could interchange the handles. It's
didn't know
mostly done,
this.
but not finished.
You never
So
said
it's more
anything
into-
about this.
So that's now that I said it out loud, I guess I'm gonna have to finish.
Well, now I'm expecting it, so I'll see you next
Yeah.
tour, right?
Yes. Sadly, I don't think I can take that into a concert, but just because
You're right. But we're gonna see it though,
But
right?
we're gonna
Take
see
pictures
it.
with
Yeah,
it.
we'll see it. I'll do something fancy. I have a couple other big edits that I'm going to release a little later this year, after Mama, hopefully.
Always
So
surprised
that's
with
some other
you.
fun stuff.
It's always a surprise.
Gotta keep the surprise. It's not fun.
Before we close, I always ask my guests one thing, even though you're the first guest. I'm gonna always ask my guests this one thing. What helps you keep your sense of wonder alive, especially when the work gets hard?
Being a part of this community, just having more like-minded people just really it really does keep it alive. Because even when you do get tired and you do, you need your space or your moment, this has always been something we can come back to. There'll be times we're we're tired and go back and forth. Everyone's having a rough life. And I come right back because I want to just keep engaging with everybody. Everybody has really been so fulfilling, learning and meeting new people. And every time I see new people, I'm new here. I just want to meet friends. And I'm you came to the right place. I want to vibe off you and you want to vibe off me. And the connection that we have made and the connections that we keep making is really what keeps that wonder going. It's such a good high. Why stop? Why not keep going? Have fun with it. We only live once, and we're only as young as you are now. It would suck to miss opportunities. You don't want to live with regret. The constant growing together, connecting, and my favorite line that I have said to my voting teams, and that I wish I could coin, is engines can do great things when we work together. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. I truly do.
Also, our little meaning is connecting, one to connect. Oh my god, it just it's in everything we do, which is so funny.
It is. It's in everything we do. It's good to connect with your own neighborhood, your own family, your coworkers,
Yourself.
Absolutely, yourself. Always first.
Yes,
Always first.
yes. I think that having you by my side was really, really helpful in, coming back from the dark days and having someone who still believes in me and still is on my side when it's hitting the fan. And yes, I really appreciate you and everything you do, and really happy you're a sunshine in my life. You help to spark wonder in me, and always open to my crazy ideas.
Yes, unless they're too crazy. I'm like, girl.
You're like, what are you doing? Calm down. I'm like, but it'd be so cool.
I am very fortunate to have met you as well, and that we were just able to grow a relationship. It's kind of crazy how it happened. I'm happy it did happen. And honestly, I can't see like a day that we don't talk or we aren't doing something.
You're my partner in crime, my partner in creating events, in burning this, I don't know, weird passion that we have, that we want to do things that are so random. So random.
Random, but it's fun. Yeah.
I always have fun when I'm with you. Why do you have to live so far? Ugh. Why do my friends have to live so far?
I know. I did tell my boyfriend, I was like, if Laura lived closer, I would probably not be home like half the time. He would be out doing something or just hanging out.
It would be too dangerous if we were together. We'd be creating cup sleeve events or something in real world.
I mean, honestly, I think that's like should be our next mission, because that would be crazy. But yes, we would be doing some more intense stuff, like actual live events.
It would be fun. Cool. That could be our next thing. If I move over to your coast somewhere, we can do this events.
You need to come to my side of the world.
Yeah.
Much closer.
Like, I still haven't done the sticker that I was supposed to do, a sticker sheet. I made it, and then I was supposed to order it, and then I left it for too many days. It refreshed, and have to redo it again. So I was like, no, I don't want to do this again. So I'll do it again another day on our off days.
We'll have to push you to finish that like 110%, because those were amazing and so cute, and you need to do it. People, like, if you're curious, like, what are you guys doing over there? And even if you're not into like super into K-pop, or even into like Hypen or something, I think it's still like fun to just kind of chit chat. I also enjoy that we have a positive community. You can always engage and learn more without feeling suffocated by the toxicity of all the social media, and making sure that it is not gross or weird, because there's a lot out there, and the community is very curated to make sure that it can be a happy place. I'm always like, heck yeah, come on over. This place is fun. It's fun. It's great. I don't invite them because like, oh, you have to, like, we are the only people to talk to. Like, there's thousands of people here. Go talk to them. You're gonna find somebody that is either on your side of the world, near your side of the world, or not, and you guys get along with your bias because so-and-so is your bias, or because of this or that. So I like that. I just need to stay here. I like it.
I'm gonna stay here. We made this after all that. I didn't feel safe at all anywhere else. It felt like I didn't have a home, and so building Enverse really helped me feel like I had a place. There was a reason I could stay, or there was a part that I could live in this fandom. I could exist in a place. So I was really happy.
Yeah, to add to that too, I was kind of nervous for a while of posting things. I have seen some kind of a darker side of the K-pop world. You say something just a little bit off, and there are people that might attack you. I was just like, I can't post that because someone's gonna be mean to me, and I am a crybaby. I will literally cry about anything. You will hurt my feelings. Like, I am not. Like, you will hurt my feelings. I'm a sad kitty. It's a scary world out there, but that doesn't mean that it has to be the only world we live in.
What do you have to say? Outro, the work of wonder. The more I think about it, the more I realize that wonder isn't something you chase. It's something you tend to, a slow practice, a way of staying open to the parts of the world that still surprise you. We build, we rest, we begin again. That's the rhythm of wonder. The moon keeps changing, but it never hurries. Each phase has its own work, its own way of gathering light. This one was about finding joy in the making and remembering that creativity isn't always quiet. It's shared. This was After the Moonlight. I'm Vora. Until next time, keep tending to the things that make you wonder.